Hi Aries, welcome to Universal Guidance. It's time for your reading. Wow. So I've shuffled these cards very well. I'm going to shuffle them a few more times. This is a two-part reading. The overall energy of this reading will be in the middle of the first part of the reading. So let's find out what you can expect, Aries. Here you are. Fire sign. Okay, Aries. The overall energy of your reading is the Two of Swords. This is not seeing, blocking your heart. See how the arms are crossed here? Self-protection mode and really not wanting to deal with something. So you've been in this energy. Let's see if you break it or not. Up here in your highest energy, Aries, is the Ten of Pentacles. This is one of the best cards in the deck. This is about security, stability, groundedness. It's about union of two people, extended family. There's a couple of pets, and there's a child here. So this is about a committed family situation. So, this is what's on your mind. Stability, security. You want a committed relationship with somebody that's a family, commitment here. Next to the Ten of Pentacles is the Devil, the card for Capricorn. So Capricorn might be strong in your chart, might be strong around this reading someplace. But more importantly, this energy of this card is about toxic energy. Now, blocking, not wanting to deal with something, not wanting to see something. It has something to do with this security and this stability over here. Well, there's some sort of toxic energy associated with this Ten of Pentacles. It's like you don't want to see it and you don't want to deal with it. This doesn't necessarily mean a third party, because it can be, but it could be anything from gambling to addictions to just something that is toxic to the relationship. It might even be an attitude. So there is toxic energy. There's a toxic energy in this, what's supposed to be a stable and committed and grounded relationship. But then, next to the Devil card, I have the Knight of Swords. Sword of truth and clarity. Your swords are up here, your sword is up here, and it looks like you're going to deal with it. This is like putting down this energy and obtaining this energy. And this is rushing right towards that toxic energy card, which is right next to this beautiful Ten of Pentacles card. You're going to cut that energy out. You are rushing right towards it, and you are going to do what you can to rid it out of your life, to protect that Ten of Pentacles. Under the Ten of Pentacles is the King of Wands. This is your energy, Aries. This is your reading. This is a fire sign, male or female. But you're ready to move forward in this relationship. You may not be in the Ten of Pentacles yet, but you want to head towards that. If you're not there yet, if you are there yet, you're still getting up. You're still moving forward. You're holding the staff of new beginnings and fresh starts. Your hand is on your hip, and you're ready to go. You're ready to move forward. And so you're going to put down this energy that you've been hanging on to and not really wanting to deal with this toxic energy. You're the only one who knows. It could be different things for different people here. So far, if this sounds like your reading, it probably is your reading. If it doesn't sound like your reading, it probably isn't. And I would suggest to check your moon sign. Your moon sign is your emotional sign. So, next to this Two of Swords is just energy that the universe, is talking about. You've been hanging on to and kind of just sitting tight, not doing anything. You're going to do something. You're breaking the cycle. And so next to the Two of Swords is Temperance. Your guardian angels and spirit guides have been trying to help you to get balanced over this. They've been pouring that potion back and forth, trying to help you to... So you have one foot in the water, which is very emotional, and you have one foot on the ground, which is grounded. Well, they're trying to get both your feet on the ground. They need you to get grounded for this relationship to work. These are pentacles. This is groundedness, security, stability with someone very special to you. So, temperance. Your guardian angels and spirit guides have been working very hard to get you to get up, to get you to move forward and take care of this energy, okay, and to get out of this Two of Swords energy. This is also the card for Sagittarius. So Sagittarius might be strong in your chart or around this reading. So with the King of Wands, we have 2 for Sagittarius so far. So under I'm calling this your energy though. Don't get confused. This is Aries. This is you. You're ready to get up, move forward. And that's why you're putting down, and it's all with the help of your guardian angels and spirit guides, but there also can be a Sagittarius involved. Under the King of Wands is the 8 of Swords. This is feeling trapped and bound. But you're not. This is a card of illusion. This is the feeling that I get with this 2 of Swords. You're not moving. You're just sitting there, not wanting to deal with it. You felt like, whatever this toxic energy was, it was something you're trying not to even deal with, but you're going to deal with it. And you're going to deal with it fiercely. So the feet aren't bound. The mouth isn't bound. You can walk out of this situation. You can ask for help. You can ask somebody, what is all this truth and clarity behind me here? Because you can't see it, all right? But you do get it because you're rushing forward with that sword of truth and clarity. And once you get it, once you understand that you are not trapped in this situation, that it's up to you to get out of this 2 of Swords type energy, you do move forward. So next to the 8 of Swords, all this truth and clarity behind you, not looking at it, not seeing it, just feeling like stuck in a relationship with a toxic energy that you didn't know what to do about it. Well, right under the 2 of Swords and next to the 8 of Swords, all that truth, all that clarity that's going to come to light here is the Sun. This is a beautiful card. This is fresh starts, new beginnings. Now remember, you are holding a wand of fresh starts and new beginnings, and you're ready to move forward. Well, look what's coming in. Look what's right under the 2 of Swords and next to the 8 of Swords. You release yourself from this energy and you enter a very beautiful, loving, warm, fun, and enjoyable place. And a fresh start in your life. It's like, getting rid of this toxic energy is like having a fresh start. So next to the Sun is the High Priestess. This is the card in the deck for intuition and knowing. So what this is saying is, you've had a lot of questions. You've needed a lot of truth and clarity, but you've all along, and it's right under Temperance, your guardian angels and spirit guides. And I think this is part of what they've been mixing this potion for, is to get you to listen to your intuition for guidance. All you've had to do is pull back that pomegranate curtain, listen to what you're telling yourself, and that was the truth. Okay? You were doubting, I think, your intuition on this. So you learned to trust yourself and you went with it. And that is where you got your truth and your clarity about that toxic energy. So let's pull out more cards for Aries and let's see where this goes. Oh, wow. So, whoa, you are really in charge of your life, I can see here. You've been through it with whatever this toxic energy is here. And you are ready to deal with it fiercely. So part of it is this Page of Cups, right on the back side of the Knight of Swords. Page of Cups, this is a very immature love. This is a love offer being presented to you, but it has a fish in it. So this can be a card for Pisces. Pisces might be strong in your chart or their chart or around this reading. There's not enough room in that cup for love. So it's like a tainted cup of love. It's an offer, but it isn't what they make it seem to be. There is not enough room for love. And right next to the Page of Cups is the 6 of Pentacles. This is what happens. This is, your relationship gets breadcrumbed because the love isn't there. So they just fed you enough to keep you hanging in there. And you knew You knew this was going on. You let it go on because I think you were doubting your intuition, but now you're following it. So, breadcrumbing this relationship, remember we had the Ten of Pentacles up here in your highest energy? This is what you're seeking. This is what you want. And it just wasn't looking that way. You're getting the Six of Pentacles. I have the Seven of Wands next to the Six of Pentacles. This is blocking. Blocking. I think other people might have been saying, don't you see what's going on? I mean, how long are you going to, just accept this kind of behavior? And it also is your intuition coming up here, your own thoughts that you were blocking about this. You weren't trusting your own thoughts, but you are now. And it has to do with this relationship being breadcrumbed. And it's about the love, because if the love is there, you won't get breadcrumbed. Some people change. I'm still reading. Let's find out. So under the Page of Cups is the Three of Wands. Yeah, so, you were wondering if they were your ship, but they're not. I think Temperance is trying to get you to realize that there are a lot of ships in the sea, okay? So there are other ships out there waiting to come in. And it looks like you're going into this place of seeing if there is another ship that's coming in for you. And you are evaluating whether or not they are your ship, but it looks to me like you're going to cut out the toxic energy. And I think might have to involve cutting them out of your life too. And, waiting for the right ship to come in. This Three of Wands is is next to the Seven of Cups and under the Six of Pentacles. Or the Seven of Cups, I should say that, is under the Six of Pentacles and next to the Three of Wands, being breadcrumbed, waiting for your ship, wondering if there's another ship out there for you. There is, with the Three of Wands coming up. You're very confused about the love. See, all these cups have something else in them. There's not enough room for love. And that's exactly what I told you with the Page of Cups. There's something in that cup. Not enough room for love. So you're confused. You're confused on what is the deal here. They're breadcrumbing me. It feels toxic. You're just not enjoying this relationship. Now, then, you've been blocking your intuition. You've been blocking what other people's opinions about how to handle this situation. But you have unblocked yourself, see, and you're moving forward. You're getting rid of the toxic energy. And next to all this confusion is why you want to look out there and see if there's someone else out there, because you're so confused about this relationship that you're just going to, I think, cut it out, it looks like. You're like, no, I need to look further. So on the other side of this confusion, like I said, of the Ten of Cups is the Two of Cups. Wow. By blocking your intuition and the advice of others here that you've been doing, you've been blocking a best friend and soulmate from coming in. Look at those cups. There's nothing in those cups. It is lots of room for love. This is a soulmate energy, best friend with love energy. It's a beautiful card in the deck. So what you've actually been doing by blocking, not taking care of this other energy here that was not serving you, you've been blocking the soulmate here from coming forward. Well, they're coming forward. And that's what they want to tell you. That's what the universe wants to tell you, is there are cups out there that have lots of room for love. Okay? So the reason you're looking out there, wondering if there's another ship out there, is because this toxic energy up here, and if listening to your intuition, you realize that it is hurting you. Love should not hurt. There might be, so now we have the Devil card, now we have the Three of Swords. So this is more pointing, maybe there was a third party involved, or an addiction, something like that. But there was a third something here, definitely. And that's what was breaking your heart. You may not even know that it was a third party or something else is why they were breadcrumbing the relationship. But it wasn't working, and actions speak louder than words, and I can go on. And you figure this out. So you walk away from that broken heart. This is the Eight of Cups. You're walking away from that feeling. Your intuition is telling you You can't live like this anymore. You can't live like this, blocking your heart, not wanting to deal with it. So you rush in, you take care of it, you're going to move on. You're looking for another ship. Another ship does come in. It's a Two of Cups, a best friend and soulmate. You might already know them, by the way, or you not. All right. But what you're walking right towards here is the Wheel of Fortune. And the Wheel of Fortune is right under Two Cups, right next to the Eight of Cups. The universe is involved. We already know your guardian angels and spirit guides are involved. Well, so is the universe. And this wheel, the Wheel of Fortune, is the wheel for the better. That means your life is changing. It's moving into a new life cycle for your better. There's nothing you can do really to stop that. Eventually, the universe will get their way. All the blocking that you've been doing, all the not wanting to deal with it, not wanting to see it, that's probably why you're finally listening to your intuition and your guardian angels and spirit guides to cut this energy out, is because the wheel has other plans for you. And the wheel will win. And it is winning. They're bringing in a soulmate. They're bringing in a best friend and a lover that has lots of room for love. I'm going to take one more card for your reading, Aries. And it's the Ten of Wands. See, now this Ten of Wands goes right here. What a burden. Okay. This relationship over here, that's been treating you like this, it has been a burden on you. And it's been quite a while. What happens, and what's nice about the Ten of Wands, is there's no one, so what you end up doing is dropping those wands. And that's exactly what you're doing in order to rush forward and confront this energy right here. And, because you want this Ten of Pentacles, and it's just not happening with this energy of this, whoever it is that's in your life here, that isn't serving your life at all. So you're going to drop those wands. You're going to rush forward, take care of it. You become see, this is on the other side of the sword of truth. You realize they don't really love you if they're treating you this way. But look what's waiting for you. Yay, the Two of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. So Aries, this is your reading. Thank you for watching Universal Guidance.